What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another World of Warcraft video for the War Within, and today we have another cooking video. I made a cooking video yesterday on how to make gold with cooking, and a very good strategy to make gold with cooking, so if you haven't checked that one out, then please do so. It's going to be my second most recent video, I believe, on my channel, and this one will basically be an update to that, because now a lot of people are doing those specific crafts, and the profitability of those have maybe gone down a little bit. That being said, cooking is still absolutely insane, and I have a couple of more crafts that I kind of want to highlight that you might want to either try to do now or keep in the back of your head and try to do in a couple of days down the line and see if you can make some gold from those as well. I'm probably going to talk more about supply and demand at the end of this video as well, as per usual, but I do want to show you the crafts first. Before that though, I do want to say that if you haven't grabbed my gold making guide for the War Within yet, the link to that is down below in the pinned comment, and this guide is a guide for gold making, contains gold farms, how to make gold professions, crafting, flipping, talking about market strategies, auction house strategies and stuff like that. I'm trying to teach you something about gold making in every single aspect of gold making, whether you are into flipping, playing the auction house, farming, crafting, no matter how you want to make your gold. My aim is to be helpful in either one of those aspects. In addition to that, when you buy the guide, you also get access to a gold making Discord community where I give you guys early access to videos. So for example, this one you would have had early access to, and you also get exclusive videos as well, and I do make some posts on that Discord server about methods of which you can make gold that I don't publish on YouTube. So basically, you have a gold making Discord community with a lot of information and a lot of gold making stuff. You get early access to content and exclusive content as well. If you want to be a part of that, then check out the gold making guide through the link down below in the pinned comment. Now, with that being said, let's take a look at how to make gold with cooking. Number one is that you want to have blue tools, which only requires 600 acuity by the way, and you start by having 350 acuity just when you make your character. So all you need is 250 acuity, which you can get really easily these days, and if you don't know how to get the 350 for free, it's basically located at the inside this building right here, give or take. It's located at the Artisans Consortium, where you pick up your weekly quest, for example, for the crafting orders. It's inside that building. You can pick up a bag with some materials and 350 acuity. Now, to get the last 250, you can pick up any profession and do some crafting orders, but my recommendation would be doing enchanting and use the Artisan's Acuity Shuffle from enchanting, which I'm going to have a video about in the near future. Basically, all you do there is go into enchanting, spec yourself into ephemerals, enrichments and equipment, spec yourself into deceptive decorations, and then you get access to a bunch of recipes, and all of these recipes gives you 5 acuity each and 1 knowledge point, because these recipes are technically not taught to you by the trainer, so they all give you acuity for that first time craft bonus. So doing it by speccing yourself into this, you get 110 acuity, quote unquote, for free. Apart from that, you also get 45 acuity from your weekly disenchants, and you also can do the disenchanting catch-up mechanic for over 200 acuity. So just disenchant a bunch of items on a brand new enchanting character. You do have to take some additional steps than that, which I do have a video about in that gold making Discord, for example, but I'm going to have a public video about that in the near future as well, just how to get a bunch of acuity really fast. So acuity chat done, let's talk about cooking. And yesterday I talked a lot about portion steak and using, for example, Cinderbee belly to make portion steaks and get the this one right here, the hot honeycomb, which is still profitable even now, pretty profitable now as well. But you can also do this with, for example, the chipped wing clip, which is actually bad, but you can do it with a massive worm flank. So after that, we can see that a lot of people are now selling portion steaks, but people tend to only follow that specific advice, and I want to direct your attention to fresh fillet and chopped mycobloom. So mycobloom at the moment, we have the prices of quality 2 mycobloom. You can use quality 3 as well, but I mean, we can try quality 3, but for me, I usually do a bunch of quality 2 mycoblooms, and it tends to be really profitable. So right now you can see chopped mycobloom is selling for 15 gold each, and the quantity of the chopped chopped mycobloom you get is determined by your cooking skill and the reagent quality. So the higher quality the mycobloom is, the more quantities you will get of chopped mycobloom. Now at the current prices, once again going down to quality 2 mycobloom is 18 gold and chopped mycobloom is 15, it's almost a 1-to-1 ratio, so as long as we get 6 or more mycobloom every single time, we make profit every single time. So I'm just going to craft a little bit here right now to show you how many we get and how much gold we make, and it's even telling me we get profit on 4 of them, which I don't understand how we can do that. But yeah, as you can see here, chopped mycobloom, every time we're making over 6, we are making profit every single time. And we are very often making way more than 6, we get 8, 7, 10, 10, sometimes you get 3 and that's when you lose a lot of gold, sometimes you make 4 and you lose some gold, and sometimes you make, usually we make more than 7 and more than 6, so we make gold pretty much all the time. I do believe this one is a little bit off because someone tried to post mycobloom a little bit cheaper than it's supposed to, but yeah, as we can see here, we are making a bunch of gold. Session profit is 1.6, but we can probably take away 600 of that just to be safe. So 1000 gold made so far in about 1 minute of crafting, and that is only on chopped mycobloom. It's selling really fast, and yeah, just steady gold from chopped mycobloom. Now I kind of want to talk more about fresh fillet, because mycobloom is super simple. All you do here is literally chop mycobloom and try to make some gold by doing that. Now you can also do quality 3, but be aware that quality 3 is usually a little bit more expensive than quality 1, so when you don't proc a lot of mycobloom, you will lose a lot of gold, but you do make like 10, 11 and 12 quite often when doing quality 3. Now personally, I feel way more comfortable doing quality 2 than quality 3, so I just want to put that out there, but quality 3 is worth keeping an eye on, especially if the price keeps trending downwards. So quality 2 is the one that I'm doing, quality 3 might be worth doing in some scenarios, but let's talk about fresh fillet. So we can reset the data right here, and I want to show you how much gold I'm making from making, for example, the roaring angle seeker, and also nibbling this one right here, the minnow. I have no idea how to say that one, but yeah, from this one, for example, whenever you proc more than 5 fresh fillet, you make gold, and obviously every single resource proc you get as well, you also make gold. Every time you make 3 or less though, you do lose gold, so it's a little bit of a gamble, but over time the RNG will even itself out, and you tend to make a lot of gold. I have been having a lot of success myself on fresh fillet, just mass crafting. All I'm doing here is buying these angle seekers on the auction house for about 22 to 23 gold each, and you can see I bought 700 of them on this character, but I usually have a second account that I buy on, and then I send mails to myself, so I buy on the other account, send them in the mail to this account, and then we just craft everything and send back and forth. So I bought about 15,000 of them earlier today for 22 gold each, and we are now just printing, making those into fresh fillet, and making a bunch of gold. Once again, I've been talking for about a minute here while I've been crafting, and we're making about 1000 gold profit, and I just scanned the auction house 2 minutes before making this video, so these are the current prices on the auction house on the EU side. Fresh fillet is going for 25.4 and roaring angle seeker is 22.9. So once again, anytime we get over 5 fresh fillet, we are making profit, and anytime we get 4 or 3, we do lose some gold. But RNG usually evens itself out, and we end up making a lot of gold in the long term, about 1000 gold per minute or 60,000 gold per hour. Now the minnow fish is basically the same story as well. It's basically the same price. You can see here 20 gold or 20.05, and once again, anytime we make over 4 of them, we make profit. Actually this time, yeah, because it's a slightly cheaper price, anytime we make 4 or more, we make gold. But anytime we proc 3, we lose gold. So at the moment, with the current price, this one seems to be slightly more profitable, and therefore also giving us more gold per hour. I mean, you can just see the session profit creeping upwards really fast, so you can see we make a lot of gold from this one. Some of it comes from resourceful procking, but most of it is just from doing this craft. Now the quality or the quantity of which you get here is based on your cooking skill and the rarity of the fish. So once again, that is the determining factor here, so the rarity of the fish, but your cooking skill. And cooking skill, you have to max out your cooking, so 105 for me. I made the Pandaren just to get those 5 extra, and then also you need 2 blue tools. Those blue tools are absolutely insane, because first of all, the hat doesn't really give you much. It gives you crafting speed, which is nice to have, but also gives you multi-craft. But the pin, on the other hand, gives you resourcefulness, and you can enchant it, and they both give you skill points. So plus 18 cooking skill and plus 11 cooking skill. So these blue ones over the green ones gives you about, what is it, like plus 10 and plus 6, so 16 more cooking skill, or something like that, compared to the green items, so they give you a lot more cooking skill, which once again, the higher skill you have, the more quantity you get whenever you're doing this flip. Now, keep in mind, I am a Pandaren, so I'm getting 5 skill points for free, so if that's relevant, just know that I am a Pandaren, so that might affect the gold per hour here a little bit, but those 5 skill points shouldn't really be the make or break. Now, once again, I feel like I should put out a disclaimer at the end of the video here, telling you that if this method of making gold is not good when the video comes out, keep it in the back of your head and try it out in a couple of days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, or even 2 weeks from now. Because when this video comes out, if everyone suddenly starts trying this gold making method, what happens is that everyone starts buying the Roaring Angle Seekers, for example, and they go up in price. Meanwhile, everyone starts selling fresh fillet, which means that they go down in price. So you spend more gold, and you make less gold, which makes it a really bad way of making gold. If the item you're buying goes up in price, meanwhile the item you're selling goes down in price, that is a bad thing. And if that happens, just leave this gold making strategy alone. It's by no means dead. Just leave it alone for 2 or 3 days and check it out again in a couple of days time, and then see if it's good again. Because what usually happens with these gold making trends is that people see a video about something, or they try something out, it doesn't work, and they just never try it again. If they try it once and it doesn't work for them, they just give up, and they never try it again. Meanwhile, cooking was good 10 days ago, and then it became bad, but now it's good again. So yeah, just keep it in the back of your head and try it out in a couple of days and see if it's good for you. Cooking has been doing really well for me, and hopefully me talking about this gives you an idea, so you can try it out as well to make some gold. Either way, if you want to have early access to my gold making videos, check out the gold making guide, the link to that is down below, and if you try this out, let me know how much gold you're able to make in the comments down below. As always, thank you for watching, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you again in the next video very soon.